Welcome to today's video about a community fund. The community fund is a decentralized fund. This means that the stakers are in control. There is no central power that can control the fund or send out any transaction without the majority vote of the stakers. It might all seem a little bit complicated, so first I'll take you through the community fund and what it is, and after that I'll explain how do you start voting on your NavPi or the core wallet. By staking NavCoin, you can earn up to 5% annually. Currently we are voting for a proposal that will change the staking reward. The staking reward annually will change from 5% to 4%, and every block, so every 30 seconds, 0.25 NAV would go into a fund, the community fund. I made a flowchart to make it easier to understand the whole process. So as you can see here, every block, so every 30 seconds, a stake reward will go to the staker who found the block. Also, every 30 seconds, 0.25 NavCoin will go into the NavCoin Community Fund. 0.25 NavCoin each 30 seconds equals up to about 21,000 NavCoin each month. The NAV in the Community Fund is aimed for development or any other project that will help NavCoin grow further. This could be anything from marketing videos to actually application development or whatever you can think of. Everyone can present a project proposal to the stakers. So if you have a project that you would like to work on and that you would like to have funding for, you just create a proposal and you present it to the stakers and they can vote for it. The stakers will vote for the proposals. In every block they can place a vote. So a vote can never be changed. It's written into the block. So this would be the first round of voting. So in this round, the stakers vote for the project. If the project gets approved by the stakers, the developer can start working on it. When the developer finishes the project, he can present it again to the community. The stakers will have another round of voting, the second round of voting, where they vote about the release of the funds. When a majority of the stakers agrees that the project is done, the funds will be released from the community fund. So in this example I just talked about, the funds get released all at the end of the project. But I can imagine there are also projects that would require funding upfront, as marketing for example. If you would like to run a campaign on the internet for AdSense, it costs money. So with projects like that, you can actually work with milestone for example, that you release a part of the fund upfront. That way the person will have funds to start a campaign, but not actually get paid for his work. At the end of the campaign, the community can decide the campaign was a success and as proposed and can release the funds. So there are a lot of possibilities. It's up to the one proposing the project to come with a good idea. Voting from the core wallet is actually very easy. All you have to do is update to the newest version of the core wallet and there will be a pop-up on startup asking you to vote yes or no. To update the core wallet, you just go to navcoin.org, download the latest version, make sure your core wallet on your computer is closed, run the installer, and then you can open the core wallet again. That's all you have to do. I cannot say this enough. Always make sure to have a proper backup of your wallet. On Navtechservers.com you find written and video tutorials on how to make a proper backup. It is also very easy to vote on the NavPi. Just make sure that you are running the latest version on the NavPi, which is 1.0.3. Make sure to update your NavPi if you're running an older version. In the description below this video you'll find a link to a tutorial on how to update your NavPi. To vote, just log in to the web user interface for your NavPi. In the web user interface you can select the vote you want to cast. Just simply click set vote and your vote will be ready. All you have to do now is restart the NavPi and you'll be ready to stake again and vote for the community fund. You can always change your voting. If you want to change your vote on the NavPi, you simply select the other option from yes or no. If you want to change on the core wallet, you have to go to the NavCoin configuration file. You can find the configuration file in the NavCoin 4 folder. Edit the configuration file and select the option you want. You can add a 1 for yes and a 0 for no behind vote funding is. You can also vote for the community fund if you have a Navtech server. Log into your outgoing server and go to the NavCoin configuration file. Just add the line vote funding is there with the 1 for yes and a 0 for no. You want to make sure that your vote has been successful. You can check your vote in the Block Explorer. For this example, I just check a random stake. You can find your own stake by entering the transaction ID and search for it. Go to the raw block data to check the vote. In this case, behind anonymous destination, we see a 1. The 1 means a yes vote. If there would have been a 0, it would have been a no vote. And if there would have been nothing, it means that the user didn't update their wallet yet and is not voting. On the NavCoin website, you can keep track of the voting for the community fund. It would be great if we could have a community fund. It will enable the community to fund any idea that's out there and help NavCoin forward. I really recommend you to read into it, and I vote yes. I hope you do too.